What if Disney owned DC instead of Marvel? Compared to DC's current status right now, DC would have been thriving if Disney owned them. They would have completed one saga and is the middle of another saga, and castings like Henry Cavill's Superman, Ben Affleck's Batman would not go to waste at all. They would have completed their first saga called Chapter 1 for Darkseid. Darkseid, the big bad, would have gone down as one of the greatest villains in fiction. Castings like Ezra Miller's Flash or Amber Heard's Mirror would not exist because Disney is focusing on hiring good actors and also actors that actually look like the characters most of the time. And while it won't be as dark or it won't have any rated R projects like the Snyderverse or the Batman or Joker, it knows when to get serious with the projects at first. Right now, DC would be focusing on the multiverse and their new big bad would be Reverse Flash. The only downsides are we would not have any Elseworld projects and Superman and Batman would have completed their character arcs in the DCU and probably would have been killed off or something like that. What do you think?
Y'all, so I feel like I owe you guys a part two sequel, so let's get into it, shall we? In a different universe where Marvel is owned by Warner Bros. The year is 2009, and Disney's the state of Disney is not looking good. They'd have hit movies and shows, but it wouldn't help the views increase more. And Pixar is Disney's bread and butter, but it ain't doing enough to help Disney financially. So Disney sought to seek DC Comics. They made an agreement. DC's fate was sealed, and Walt Disney Pictures would end up buying DC Comics. Fans would be flabbergasted, surprised, outraged, and scared because they thought Disney would sweeten DC and make it seem more child friendly. They forgot or never knew that Disney got superheroes of their own, like The Incredibles, and dark and edgy moments like that scene from Tarzan where Clayton was hanging in the branches. Anyways, this would end up with DC barely putting out any animated projects. These animated shows would would flop. Their video games would do good, but not as good as Marvel shit. And most of the DC's games would have been forgotten. But their comics would do good. I don't know if they do good now. But their cinematic universe would be doing good. It would have broken lots of box office records. It would have gained a lot of positive reviews. It would have inspired Marvel to do their extended universe, which was hit or miss to lots of people. And fans would have cherished the DC's live action cinematic universe. But that would have all been in 2008 and in the 2010s. Meanwhile, right now, the DC Cinematic Universe is suffering. They'd be flopping in the box office. Most of their movies and shows would have gained negative reviews. Yeah. But hey, at least right now they'd be working on making more mature content for their older audience. They'd be focusing on making good projects again, fixing their mistakes, and not pumping out too many projects. And DC's live action universe would be suffering less than how it's suffering right now.